Heading to Germany in 2026, it is a land of efficiency, but the unspoken rules have changed. From the hidden traps of the new monthly rail pass to the shifting etiquette of restaurant tipping, here are 30 essential secrets you must know to navigate Germany like a pro. The famous Deutschlandticket is now €63, but it is not a standard pass. It is a subscription that auto-renews. If you do not cancel by the 10th day of the month, you will be billed for the next one too. Many tourists fall into this expensive trap. In Germany, escalator etiquette is a law of nature. You must stand on the right and walk on the left. Blocking the left side is considered a major social crime in busy hubs like Berlin or Munich. Always stay to the right to keep the flow moving. Even if a restroom seems free, look for the small saucer. It is traditional to leave 50 cents or €1 for the Toilettenfrau who keeps the place clean. It is technically optional in some places but socially mandatory. Always keep small, colorful coins handy. Your regional rail pass is strictly for second class. In Germany, you cannot simply pay the difference to upgrade once you are on the train. Sitting in first class with a second-class ticket is treated as fare evasion. It leads to a €60 fine and a very stern lecture. When you say Prost, you must look everyone in the eye. Germans believe that failing to maintain eye contact during a toast brings 7 years of bad luck in your love life. It is a simple gesture that shows respect and local knowledge. Germany is slowly digitizing, but cash is still vital. Many traditional bakeries and rural guest houses have a cash-only policy. Others might have a €10 minimum for card payments. Always keep €20 in your pocket to avoid holding up the line. New card readers in cafes now feature a tip button. Traditional German tipping is just rounding up by 5 to 10%. Do not feel forced to pick the 20% option if the service was just standard. State your total bill out loud instead. Sunday is a day of absolute Sonntagsruhe or rest. You cannot engage in loud activities like drilling or even vacuuming. In many neighborhoods, neighbors will not hesitate to call the police for a noise disturbance. Respect the silence and relax like a local. Never throw your deposit bottles inside a public trash can. Most have a fanned value of 25 cents. Place them neatly on the ground next to the bin. This allows local bottle collectors to gather them easily without digging through the trash. Sharing tables with strangers is expected in busy halls. Always ask if the seat is free. Once you sit down, it is culturally polite to ignore your table mates. Extensive small talk is often seen as intrusive. Enjoy your meal in your own social bubble. Jaywalking is a major faux pas in Germany. Even if the street is completely empty, you must wait for the green light. This is especially important if children are present. You are expected to set a Vorbild, or a good example for the youth. In 2026, the entry system has gone fully digital. Manual passport stamps are being replaced by biometric facial scans and fingerprints. Ensure you have your ETIAS travel authorization pre-approved before you fly. Entering without it is no longer a fixable mistake. If you stay in an apartment, waste separation is mandatory. You must sort paper, plastic, bio-waste, and general trash into the correct colorful bins. Mixing them is a major social transgression and can even lead to fines from your landlord. Follow the colors. Do not expect free tap water at your restaurant table. If you ask for water, you will be served a colorful bottle of mineral water and charged for it. Germans prefer their water with gas or sparkling. Always specify if you want it still or flat. You cannot buy basic painkillers in a standard supermarket or drugstore. For any type of medication, you must visit an Apotheke. They are highly regulated, and a professional pharmacist must counsel you on every purchase. Look for the large red A. Punctuality is not a suggestion, it is a requirement. If you have a tour or a dinner reservation, being late is considered deeply disrespectful. Aim to arrive exactly 5 minutes early. Germans value time as much as they value order. Since everything is closed on Sunday, grocery stores become incredibly crowded on Saturday afternoons. Plan your shopping for midweek if possible. If you wait until Saturday night, you might find empty shelves and very long wait times at the checkout. Long-distance trains feature designated Ruhebereich or quiet zones. In these areas, loud talking and phone calls are strictly forbidden. If you need to make a call, you must move to the vestibule between the cars. Respect the collective silence of the carriage. Ordering 3 drinks? Always start with your thumb. Using your index, middle, and ring finger is a dead giveaway that you are a tourist. This German 3 is a small cultural nuance that will help you blend in perfectly at the bar. The doner kebab is arguably the most popular street food in the country. Berlin has thousands of kebab shops, and they are often open late into the night. It is a colorful, affordable, and delicious meal that defines modern German street food culture. Always use formal titles when addressing someone you do not know. Use Herr or Frau followed by their last name. Jumping to first names is seen as overfamiliar and disrespectful. Wait until the local person invites you to use their first name. Having a ticket is not enough if it is a paper one. You must find the colorful validator machine on the platform and stamp it before you step onto the train. If an inspector finds an unstamped ticket, they will treat it as fare evasion. Don't risk the fine. Recycling glass is important, but timing is everything. Do not throw bottles into the public bins on Sundays or at night. The clinking sound is a public nuisance. Always check the sign on the bin for the permitted recycling hours. German bread culture is a UNESCO treasure. With over 3,000 varieties, do not just settle for standard rolls. Visit a local bakery and try the colorful dark rye, seed-covered loaves, and freshly baked pretzels. It is a vital part of the national identity. Communal peace is legally protected after 10 p.m. Avoid loud conversations on balconies or running noisy appliances in your rental. Modern apartments often have noise monitors, and neighbors will not hesitate to enforce the quiet hours. Embrace the Nachtruhe. The further you go into the countryside, the more you will need cash. Traditional guest houses often do not have card machines at all. Do not get stuck without a way to pay for your dinner. Always keep a colorful €50 note as a backup. When the train arrives, do not stand directly in front of the doors. Stand to the side and let every single person off before you even attempt to board. Pushing through is considered incredibly rude and will earn you many stern looks. Orderly boarding is the rule. Official taxis in Germany are always the same shade of light cream. They are mostly Mercedes-Benz vehicles and are very reliable. Look for the bright yellow taxi sign on the roof. They are a clean and safe way to navigate any city after dark. German service is efficient but often lacks the fake friendliness of other cultures. Do not expect your waiter to ask about your day or tell you their name. It is not rudeness, it is professional efficiency. Respect their time and keep the interaction brief. The number one thing to know is Abendbrot. Most Germans eat a cold dinner of high-quality bread, cheeses, and sliced meats. It is a traditional and wholesome way to end the day. Join the locals and enjoy the simple pleasure of the evening bread. Which of these rules surprised you the most? Are you ready for your German adventure? Let me know in the comments below. Germany is a wonderful country if you know how to navigate its unique culture. Subscribe for more travel tips from around the world.